guys, today I'm going to be making a lemon meringue pie from scratch. As you can see, I've been making the pastry as well, so I'm going to make a start. So for the pastry, you need 8 ounce or 225 grams of plain white flour. Just say a pinch of salt, but we don't use salt in the house. 4 ounce of cold unsalted butter. I've got to cut that in once. 2 tablespoons of caster sugar and a medium free range egg yolk. So I've got to separate all the egg yolks. Right, this is for the lemon curd. Right, for the lemon curd you want 100 grams or 3.5 ounces of caster sugar, 7 tablespoons of cornflour, 4 large lemons, which is the zest and the juice of 4 large lemons, 6 free range egg yolks, and 3.5 ounces of unsalted butter, but you've got to melt that. And for the meringue, you want the 6 egg whites and 300 grams of caster sugar. So now I'm going to put them aside till I need them. I've got my flour in the bowl. I'm going to add my butter. I'm just going to chop it up a little bit so it's a bit easier to rub in. I'm just rubbing the flour in now till it represents a fine breadcrumb. Now basically what you do is you just rub it through your fingertips like this, look, until it's incorporated and it looks like fine breadcrumbs. Right, that is the flour and the butter all incorporated into a fine breadcrumbs. Now we have to add the sugar. Give it a mix round again. Right, that's the sugar added. I've now got to add the egg yolk. I'm going to mix that first to see how much water I need to do, and it does say to do this with your hands, but I find it a lot easier to do with a wooden spoon. So I mean, it's what everybody prefers to do really, if you're one of these that like to get your hands mucky and whatever. Now it does say a splash of cold water, so I'm just going to put a little bit in for now. I have got it in a tub, so if I do need it. Right, that is my dough, the pastry should I say. I've now got to wrap that in cling film and leave in the refrigerator, or as we call it, fridge, for 30 minutes. So I'll be back with you soon. Right, the pastry's now been in the fridge for 30 minutes and I'm now going to roll it out. I've got a fluted pan there for my thing. You've got to roll it out big enough to go over the pan and leave a little over the edges. So I'm just going to roll that out now. Plenty of flour on it so it don't stick to my rolling pin. And flour's going everywhere. Right, I've rolled this out now. I've put it into like a fluted pan. I've pressed it down and it says wait till you've pressed it down and everything. And then trim off the excess pastry. Right, what I'm going to do now, I've trimmed all the excess pastry off. I'm just going to work my way around the bottom of the case, just pricking it with my fork so it gives air to the pastry. I've got my 2 spoon paper here, so what you do is put that in there like that. Right, I've now put some baking paper in there, and it does say to use baking beans, but I couldn't find any in our local Asda, so it did say rice or something similar, so I'm just using pudding rice so it can be used afterwards to make rice pudding. Same sort of thing, it's creating the same sort of effect. It's so your pastry doesn't rise in the middle. So right, that is now going to go in the oven, and you bake it blind for 15 to 25 minutes, and the last 5 minutes you take the greaseproof paper out and your rice or beans or whatever, and you leave it to cook for the last 5 minutes with no beans or anything on it. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Bye. Right, while I'm waiting for the pastry to cook, it says you mix together the cornflour, right, I've put my cornflour in a bowl, and now you add the sugar with the cornflour. Let's stick it at the bottom of the bowl. And it says that you mix it with enough water to make a paste. So basically I'm just going to put a little bit in at a time, like that. Obviously need some more because it's not a paste. Right, I've mixed together the cornflour and the sugar, and it says to mix to a soft paste, which I think that is a soft paste. Now the next step is you put the lemon zest and 2 fluid ounces of water in a pan and bring to the boil. So I'll see you shortly once that is come to the boil. Right, I've put the lemon zest and 2 fluid ounces of water in a pan, and you've got to gradually pour the hot liquid into the cornflour and sugar. I'm going to pour this liquid into here, and it says a little bit at a time. So now once that's incorporated, you add your egg yolks. I'll just mix that a minute and then I'll add right, this is the very last ingredient, some melted butter into the cornflour, sugar, egg yolks and the lemon juice. Right, now this is all mixed up, you put it into a pan and you've got to put it on a low heat and keep stirring until it thickens up. Right, I've done my lemon curd bit now. I've just got to tip it into my pastry case. Right, now we're going onto the meringue, whisking the egg white until they form peaks. Right, I've whisked the egg whites up till they form soft peaks, and it says to add the sugar a spoonful at a time, so I've been out and bought some scoops, proper scoops, so I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm just going to give it another whiz. Right guys, that's been in the oven between 35 and 45 minutes. It's a bit burnt in places, but hey ho. We're going to have that for us pudding after, because we've just had a Sunday dinner. So we're going to devour it shortly. Hope you enjoyed watching my vlog of lemon meringue pie, and Mr. P will put in the description all the ingredients and what to do. Bye for now.
Models popping bottles.